Hey there, it is Tabitha Caro of the Teacherpreneur Club. This is a tutorial about the social media planner that comes in PDF format for Goodnotes or any other note-taking app, and also Trello. If you're a member, keep on watching to see how to use it and be sure to take advantage of the different chapters to get where you need to go. If you're not a member but you just want to learn about Goodnotes or Trello, you definitely can watching this video. And if you would actually like to try out this planner, you can do that with a free trial to the Teacherpreneur Club. Just check the description for more details. Now let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go to the Teacherpreneur Club and find our latest monthly planner. To do that, just go down here to monthly planner bundle, and from here you should be able to find our latest planner. So this is the one that I'm going to do. Here you have the PDF that you will use for Goodnotes. Now if you don't have Goodnotes app downloaded yet, you'll need that. It is for iOS, iPad, iPhone only, so make sure you have that downloaded. Then we will go ahead and click on the planner, go to the download icon, and you want to find Goodnotes up here. If you don't find it, check more and see if it's there, and then you will import as a new document. And the first page that you will see is just the cover page. So you'll just want to swipe over to get to the index, and we're ready to get started. Now, one little quick trick is if you want to save the specific planner to your home screen as an icon so you can bypass Goodnotes app and just go straight to your planner, I'm going to share with you how you can do that. The first thing that you'll want to do is screenshot that cover page right here. So let me go to Goodnotes to do that. So I'm just going to swipe up in the left-hand corner, take that screenshot, do done, and save the photos. It's fine that it's not cropped. Then we will go to the Shortcuts app. We will tap on the plus sign right here. Then we will search for Goodnotes right here, and we will select the planner that we want. So I believe this is the one that I want. And lastly, we need to add it to our home screen. So we'll tap the settings icon right here, add to home screen, give it a name. So we'll just do February. Then we will tap on the icon cover, choose photo from our camera roll, select it, just pinch out and crop with your fingers, tap use, add, and now whenever you click on this, it should take you directly to the planner. Very important thing about Goodnotes that is still hard for me to get used to is the fact that if you want all these tabbed hyperlink tabs to work, you have to make sure that you are in preview only mode. Right now I'm in edit mode because you see all the different tools. So to get out of edit mode and to preview mode, you tap this pencil right here that had the slash through it. Now I'm in preview only mode and these links will work for me. But if I'm back in edit mode by tapping the pencil, then the hyperlinks will not work and the tool that you're actually using will be what works. So that is something that you just have to get used to. Let me show you where all the hyperlinks go to. The three dots right here is your index page, and this is for those of you who it's just better for you to find things by seeing them in text lists. Then you can get to everything you need by finding them in the index. Then you have the yearly overview, and this just shows you the dates for each calendar month of the year, and you can add notes as well for special things. And then it just keeps breaking down. So then you have the monthly overview, you have the dates, you have the themes for you to give you some kind of idea what's going on, what you're going to see, and then the rest of this is for you to use as you wish. Then we break it down further into a monthly plan. Here you can zoom in and find the specific hashtag holidays that are coming up. Each hashtag holiday is linked to an information page, which remember we have to make sure, yes, we are in view only mode. So if I click, then I can go and get information about each hashtag holiday if I want to use it as a post and I just want to get some more information. Then you also, any hyperlinks prompts that are in prompts will direct you to templates at the club. So this allows you to go right from your iPad to those templates and go ahead and work on them on your iPad if that's what you decide to do. This app, Goodnotes, also works on your phone, so if you wanted to try it from your phone as well, you could do that. You'll notice every calendar day has a PVC. This I did, you let me know what you think, just to help you make sure that your posts are mixed and varied between P, promotion, V, value, and C, connection. So whatever you decide, you can just mark it with the pen tool, and that way you can kind of look at an overview look and see if you're doing enough value, enough connection, enough promotion. Obviously you don't want all promotion, don't want to be too salesy. Value is offering tips, sharing about blog posts, freebies, things like that. But you don't want to provide too much value because it can be boring and also make your audience feel like, well, why would they want to go to anything that you're actually charging for? And then the C for connection, this is going to be relatable quotes, reels, personal pics, personal stories, things that relate to your audience on an emotional human level. So I have that here just for you to check off if you want to use that or not. Then let's go to the 2-week planner. This is just the same thing, just broken down, and you may choose to only use one type of view to plan, but I wanted to make sure you had different options for whatever works for your brain. So here as well, you can directly go to things in the club that will help you create posts. And then right here, especially important, you have your repurpose checklist. You can add other platforms as well if you're posting somewhere else, Twitter or who knows. But this would help you check off to make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck for your post, that it's getting as many places as makes sense and getting to more viewers. So then let's go to the weekly planner. This is more of a vertical top-down type layout, and it gives you more room as well if you really are wanting to be more detailed about your daily posts, then this layout would work well for you. And something to note on the month view is that you can tap and get to different weeks just right here by tapping the number of the week. So you can do that there in the calendar, but you also have right here, you can toggle through if you're doing more than 1 week's plan. And I think I also missed that for the 2-week planner that you can also see right here. You can hop around right here and get to the week or 2 weeks that you want. Of course, you can always just swipe as well, whatever works for you. So the weekly plan is pretty much like the 2-week plan, just broken down further and gives you more room for writing. Then on the side here, we have different colors and different tabs. So notes are for those of you who like to write things down like this. This could also be a good brain dump space. And you have 3 different formats: blank, lined, and dotted for those of you who like the bullet journaling style. Then these 4 links right here take you to the main 4 content links at the club. So you have reel templates, Canva graphics, Carousel templates, and mock-ups. So right now at the time of this video, those are 4 main places for you to find quick templates to get posts done. So you can go straight to the club with those links. Then the rest of these are planning pages to help you plan. Let's go to stats. Right here, if you like to do your analytics in this type of format with handwritten at the end of each month, you can do your overview. You have each week for you as well for you to check and see. Then you have your hashtag planner. Hashtags seem to not be that big lately, so I will honestly say, do this if you want to. If not, the better thing nowadays, I think, is just having a great description. But most platforms are saying 3 to 5 hashtags, and I still put like all 30 of mine just because I don't change my ways probably like I should. But you have that page here if you kind of want to brainstorm right here your hashtags. You have a giveaway planner, and you have a sales planner that comes in 2 formats, TpT Sales with direct hyperlinks to things at TpT and things at the club that are sales specific to make sure you do at least cover your bases for the main things you want to do before a TpT site-wide sale. Then you also have just a regular sale if you're doing your own sale for you to plan. Then you have a photo shoot planner if you do your own product photography. This is based on the courses, the 2 workshops that you have at the club for club photography based on how I do things. So that is doing my phone setup and using Snapseed to edit my photos. So if you want to access those workshops, if you haven't done that yet, then you can go straight there from this button. Then you have post planners in 3 different formats for single image if you're just doing a graphic or a single image post. I've actually broken this down into 2 posts per page, so you can do 1 post here and then another post, just because I didn't think you really need a whole page for 1 post. And let me just say right here, these are all going to also directly link to club templates that I think would help you out for coming up with individual graphics or image posts. Then you have your reel planner, which of course is going to have links to the reel templates. Mockups and memes as well can be used as reels because I provide vertical versions for you as well that you could use. Then you could, if you want to get really detailed to help you, you could do that. It's not always necessary, but for a reel that's really important to you, this can help you with that, or TikTok as well. And then you have your repurpose, schedule, your analytics if you want to see how it did, and your review section right here. Lastly, for the post planners, you have a carousel planner as well. You can have up to 10 images in a carousel, so you have 10 blocks for that to help you think of what is the design going to be, and then what is the text that you want to add there as well. You have your links to the carousel templates, the content database, and if you haven't been through that, you definitely want to check that out, and mockups as well if you just want to do a mockup post. The square templates and a mockup set are going to be what you want to do a carousel post. And you can always ask me as well if things don't make sense as to what you could use for any given type of post. Then lastly, you just have index again, or right here will also take you to the index. So this is the overview, and I hope this helps. So to import the digital stickers provided to you on any of the calendar planning pages, you should find a direct link to our planner sticker page at the club. So this will always have the generic stickers and then that month stickers. So for both of these, you just want to tap on them, download, tap, download, and then you'll be able to see them right here when you click and open those up. So I'm gonna tap on February, Make sure that that's open, and I see I've already got my general open because it looks like it's glitching right there. Now what you want to do, I'm just going to swipe up right here, and I am going to find Goodnotes. I'm just going to press on it. There's different ways to do this, but this is going to do a split screen when I move it all the way over to the left or the right. And you can adjust which screen has more space on your screen by just moving the middle right there. Then what we want to do is in my files, let's start with February. I've got my February stickers open, and then here in the planner we want to get the toolbar down. We are going to click on the edit icon, and we're going to go over here to collections. So there's different ways to add stickers, but we are going to make a specific collection for you for your stickers. So let's tap, once you've selected this icon, tap again, and then what we are going to do is swipe all the way over to the plus sign. Let's give it a name, and then we will click over here in the drive in our files on the three dots. We will click select, make sure all the stickers are selected. Then we'll just press down really good on one so that all of them will be selected. Drop them in, and we now have our February collection of stickers in our planner. Now let's tap create, and then we're going to do another one for the regular club stickers. So we'll just say TC stickers. So we will go back to our main downloads, open up the general stickers, tap the three dots, tap select, tap, tap, tap our way through till we have selected all of the stickers that might be here. And then press down hard on one of them so that they all come together, create, and now we have that collection of stickers. Then when we're ready to drop them in somewhere in our planning pages, all you need to do is tap on the collections, find right down here, these little icons kind of show you, let's say we want to do February stickers, tap the split screen icon, and now let's see, let's do Valentine's Day. So we just will press here, drag it over to Valentine's Day, and now we can have fun adding our stickers. So let's see, Kindness Day, we can just tap, press, pull it in, move the handles, and then that will get our sticker in there. So you can go through and have fun doing stickers. Now what happens when you want to go back and select a sticker? Well, if you're in the collections page, you can tap through no problem. But let's say you're using the pen tool, then you're not going to be able to select stickers. So you could go back to the stickers icon, but one tool you want to learn that is for selecting anything movable in your planner, whether it's text, drawings, or stickers and images, is the Lasso Tool. So this is kind of the one other thing to learn if you're new to planning in Goodnotes. So the Lasso Tool is what you need to just grab an item and move it. So I circled with the Lasso Tool, and now anything that is inside that circle is going to move, and if I tap again, I get all these options. So maybe you just want to resize because you feel like it's too big, you can do that. And then you've got some other things I'm not going to get into right now, but you can cut, copy, all that good stuff. So now when I press somewhere else, I can paste and have another Valentine's Day sticker. So that is the Lasso Tool as well, and it'll take a little practice and then you'll get comfortable. Now if I want to just be full screen again with my planner, I just put my finger on that adjust line right here, and just swipe it all the way over, and now I am full screen again with my planner. So for your pen tool, your eraser tool, your highlighter tool, you also have your text tool, which I do not like, but I will still go over it for you. Each of these tools right here, as you see, are going to have different thickness options for you. So you get up to 3 for the pen, the highlighter, and the eraser. And each of these, if you tap again, you can decide what they're going to be. So actually, honestly, I should probably start small to big. So then this middle one would be kind of in the middle, and then this last one, but it's up to you. But that way you can easily change sizing. So if you're doing a title, you could go thicker. If you're doing just regular text, you can go smaller. And then you can also, by tapping again on whichever instrument is selected, you can change what type of brush your pen is. So you have fountain pen, ball pen, brush pen. I am a simple girl. Handwriting is not my thing, so I just stay with ball pen. And I recommend having all of these options on. It basically just means that if you want to draw a shape or something like that, and you hold it, then it's going to form the shape that you wanted. So the eraser, you also have 3 options here, which cannot be adjusted. And then the highlighter as well, you're going to have small to medium to large, however you want to adjust that. Then let's talk about the colors. So if you want your colors to match your branding or the planner colors, you're going to have to go in and manually add in hex codes for each one, which is a little bit tedious. So let's start with the pen, and let's just go right here to the white. This is what the colors they give you. You're going to need to go to custom, and here we're going to need to add in hex codes, or you can pick and choose and then add that to our presets. So if you want the planner colors to match our planner right here, let's go to split screen with the planner page at the club. And here, down here, right now, this is where I have the hex codes for you until I find an easier way. So what you're going to do is tap on any of these 3 color icons, go to custom. If you have an Apple Pencil, you're just going to scribble and make sure that it erases that text. And then we're just going to go to the hex code over here, tap until it's highlighted, then press and drag till you see the green plus sign right here. Now it's here. Tap the blue plus sign and make sure it's over here in your colors. Then we'll go back to custom, scribble so that erases, tap hard, tap again and press down, move it over, add to presets, and continue until all of the colors that you want are added over here. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the highlighters. Okay, now when you get ready to write, then what you will just do is tap, pick the color that you want. So I'm going to tap this purple because that is this month's color, and just start writing things. And zooming in is your best friend. There is a zoom in tool, but I had just not liked it, so you can just zoom in with your fingers. Now, when you're ready to check off things that you have done, you can use the same pen tool if you wanted to in a different color, or you could also use the highlighter tool to just cross through and mark it out. So for the pen tool, you just go through, hold down, and it will do a straight line for you if you wanted to do it like that. Or you could also do just a check mark right here. You could do a black check mark. And if you hold it down, as you can see, it's going to make it prettier than what I have going on by myself. Or like I said, you could also do the highlight tool. And let's see how big that is. That's good right there. And you can pick the same color if you wanted to, because that's going to match. Or you could pick other colors and do a rainbow. Okay, let's talk about the text tool that I do not really enjoy. So you tap right here and you can choose from any of the fonts that they have or import your own, but you can only really add one custom color, and it does not allow you to save it to your preset, so you just can do that one custom color. Then when you tap on the T for text again, you can save it as a default. Then you have some styles here that I just never really get into. Once you're ready to add a text, you will just tap anywhere you want, so you get that text block, and then you will write whatever you want. Just scribble and it should show up for you as text. If it doesn't, that means you need to go to settings and search for Scribble and just make sure that that is turned on. So I'm gonna tap right there and select that. All right, and then just make sure it is on right there. So let's talk about, if you want to import a custom font, you need to download the iFont app, which looks like this. I do believe it is free. You need to search for whatever font you want. Make sure it is in your iCloud folder files, and then you will just, once this is open, click on the add button right here, and let's see, I will add in, I don't think I have added in this font. Then you'll want to tap install, allow, close, open settings. Then you'll see right here, you should see this new bar that says profile downloaded, install, put in your passcode, install again, install, done. And now when I go to Goodnotes to look at my fonts, then that one, which was Quicksand Bold Italic, let's see, once I tap here, go to the cues, and it is right there. So I could then highlight that text and change it to that font, pick which color that I know that I want. Right here in my hex codes, add it. Then I would just need to tap on the text and save that as a default. Also the size, if you want, like we might want this a little bigger. Let's go back and set that as default. So now on the next line that you want to write something, it will automatically have the styling that you want, but you can't vary that and save it as a default. You would have to change it up every time if you want to do different things. So if you want to do your own kind of checklist anywhere, I just recommend going to the pen tool, and then we'll just do a circle, hold it down. I did not like that because it turned out as an oval. So let's make sure it's a circle. Then I just recommend taking the lasso tool, circling any part of it, pressing down so you get the copy option, press down anywhere else, press paste. Then I can grab both of them, copy, paste, and so forth. So then, like, let's say you want all of your calendar boxes to have the same checklist, then you would just use the lasso tool and you could copy and paste. But what if you want to make it rainbow and change each circle's color? Then you just need to lasso an individual one, color, pick a different color, lasso, color, lasso, color, then lasso all of them, press down, copy, all right, then paste, and then you could just keep doing that. And as I shared with you before, then when you do your notes, you can just pick your different colors. And you could lasso, if you want to lasso text as well, you can do that. Just with handwritten text, you need to make sure it's completely covered, everything that you want. So then you copy and paste. And then of course you can check off, or you could fill in the circle, however you like to mark off items. One other thing I wanted you to see is that if you don't want the titles that I have, what you can do is just cover them up with a white color. So let's do a white color. Make sure you're using the pen as thick as possible, and then you can just erase over it. And then if you want to use the text tool, you could do a different title. And now you can make any of these different information boxes be whatever you want it to be. Okay, to get more of what you want from this planner with the pages, you want to be able to duplicate and import and delete as needed. So let's go to the post planners right here, because that I think you'll probably want to duplicate. So tap on the view only icon, go to post planners, and let's say you want to duplicate this single image page because you are going to use it for all of your posts that month. All you need to do is copy it by tapping on the three dots, copy page, then tap the plus sign to add a page, and you decide if you want to go after, before, or at the end. And so it also has current template right here. So we want it to be after, and I'm going to just paste the page. Let's say, for example, in the 2-week planning page that I had that had all of this mess, if you want it to be cleared, you could also do this in your post planners. If you've written, you just want to clear it for your next planning, then all you need to do is tap on the three dots, clear page, and now it's going to be completely back to normal. You can also import a page from your files, so you just tap the plus sign and import. You could also do an image from your photos if you have something there. Then if you kind of want to get an overview of all the pages that are available to you in the planner, tap right here and you're going to see them as well right here. And if you tap on the three dots, let's say you really like the real planner, if you tap on the down arrow, not the three dots, then you could also duplicate right here. And so let's go and do that. Let's duplicate. And you could also add it to favorites so you could find it quickly. So to add to favorites, let's just select it, and then you will tap on the three dots, add to favorites. So now when you go to the overview right there and you go to favorites, you're going to be able to get to it right away instead of trying to find it anywhere else. You can also delete a page that you don't want by tapping the three dots and moving it to the trash. For the Trello board, you can access it right here in your calendar planning pages by either scanning with your phone if you want to open it up on your phone, or just clicking on it. And we are going to look at this on desktop, but if you're on your phone or your iPad and you want to make a copy of it and use it, then you will just need to tap this icon right here, name it, tap create, and now it's going to be in your Trello account, which of course, by the way, you are going to want to download this free app if you want to have access to it on any of your devices. Now let's take a look at it on desktop. So on desktop, to access the planner, you can either find it here in the sidebar by clicking on monthly planner, finding the latest planner post, and then you'll just go right here. But of course, if you already have the PDF planner open and you want to go from here, just go to any calendar page, click on the Trello planner button, and you'll get there as well. If you haven't made a copy yet, you'll need to do that first and foremost by clicking on Create Board from Template. You can rename it. You want to keep everything the way it is and create. Once everything is created for you, you are ready to go. Now, the way that Trello works is you have boards, which is this whole thing. So if I click right here, I can see all of my other boards I may have, but if you're brand new, you'll probably just want to stick right now with this one Trello board. Then each board has lists. So that is these vertical stacks that are called lists. And as you go through, you see what is already here for you. And then each list will have cards. So each individual item right here is called a card. So that's basically how it works with Trello. You can move lists around in whatever order you'd like. You can also move cards around in whatever order you'd like. So with this planner, you will get that month a whole list filled with cards, and each card represents a day and a post idea for you to use. And you can look through and decide if you want to do a post prompt that's been given to you. You could drag it over to the to-do section. Then when you're actually working on it, you can move it over to doing, then done, posted. And all of this is customizable. If you're comfortable already with Trello, then you can make your own lists and your own organization the way that you want to. So the cards are more than just these labels. You can actually click and open it up and find out that there's a lot more inside each card. So some tools that you have inside each card are, first of all, you can rename whatever that card title is. You can add a description, or you can go, I have put a description here for that prompt post that links to resources at the club that can help you make a post with that prompt right away from resources and templates that are found at the club. Then you also have checklists. For each post prompt, have already added a creation checklist for you and also a repurpose checklist. But of course, you can delete these and make them what you want to be. You can add on checklist items. You can create a completely new checklist however you want. You also have labels, which I'll talk about in a minute. You can change the date. So I have put a lot of times the date corresponds with a hashtag holiday that goes with that date, but you of course can change it and make a different due date for you of when you want that post to either be done or go live. You can add attachments. So if you create a post, a graphic, or a reel, as long as, for the free version of Trello, as long as it's 10 megabytes, then you can attach it here for free. So you just click on attachment and add it. And this is obviously really nice feature on your phone. If you're in the app, you can also upload from your camera roll things you have created here. So it's waiting for you whenever you're ready to post. You can also make a cover for this. The default, whatever attachment image that you post, that will be the cover, but you could change it up as well. So I'm just going to add in an image here randomly so you can see now that is the cover because it popped up right there. You can remove it as the cover or of course completely delete if you don't want that image inside your card, but then it pops up right here, so it's really great for you to at a quick glance see what that card post is about. Okay, so now that we've talked about what you can do inside each card, let's talk about some of the cards that I've already prepared for you. So right here in the resources, you have planner titled templates. So if you want to make new covers that match the design I've already created for this planner, or you want to do completely different that matches your branding, you have the large titled templates right here in Canva that you can make a copy of and do. You also have the smaller kind of subheading titles if you want to change that up as well. So you can see these are the large ones. And then if I decide to go vertical with my list and add in more information, then I have these smaller subtitle covers, and you can create those, you can create more or change coloring however you want by those Canva template links here. The Club Quick Links is great for you to get to the main specific categories that we have: the Canva graphics, mockups, reel templates, carousel templates, the carousel content database. But then you can also go to individual template resources that can help you with graphics or product mockups, so forth, and then some workshops that you may want to have quick access to help you with either using Canva, editing your own photography, product photography, creating the reels using the templates provided, and some Instagram marketing workshops that we have to help you further your learning with Instagram. The brain dump list is where you can just quickly create a card and add it here when you just thought of an idea for a post, but you're not sure yet where you want it to go when, and you also aren't in a place where you could actually work on it. So right here I have these template cards that you can actually modify to work however you want them to work, and then you would just click on this to automatically have checklists that you want, links, all that good stuff. So let's say you came up with a real idea that you want to do. So you could either create a completely new card and add in a title here, add the card, and then it's just here for safekeeping for you to move however you wish later on. But when you click on it, you're going to see there's nothing here. There's no checklist. There's nothing already here to help you with that post creation. So that's why I suggest creating a template that has the checklist, all that you already use. So let's click on the Real TikTok Planner, and then you'll want to click here, Create Card from Template. On the app, you want to just make sure you click on that little icon because I don't think you'll see this whole sentence. So we're going to click on it, and then if you want to keep everything, the checklist and attachments, then you'll do that. And then here you could create the title, create card, and then you might want to remove the cover just so that it doesn't have that same cover for the template. But now you have already, when you're ready and you come back to this idea, you already have the links to the reel templates, mockups, and memes at the club that can help you create that reel. You can check off whether it is a promotion, value, or connection reel. If you do content pillars, If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore, but if you do, you could add that here. And then the resource call to action. What is the resource you're promoting, or what is the blog post? What is the call to action that you may have for this reel? And then your plan, your clips that you want to have. And if you don't need checklists, just delete them. And then your repurpose checklist once you post, to make sure you hit all your bases of where that reel could go and get further reach. And then a review checklist right here if you want to do that. But this will automatically be duplicated if you use the template. And as I said, if you want to modify the template to say what you want it to say for future posts, then just go into a template and start editing instead of creating a card. And then that template, you will have it modified. And next time you create a card from it, it's going to have those changes that you have made. And to quickly make changes to a card, you can just hover over, click on the corner pencil right here, and these give you some things that you can do. If you want to delete and just go ahead and archive right here, you can do that. And then if you want to get deeper into the card, you just click on it, of course, to make those edits. Let's look at the single image video planner. This has some direct template links that I think will be helpful for you. And then, as with the reel template, you have purpose, content pillar, the resource or call to action, your plan, posting to do when you post, some things to check on that you want to do, and the repurpose checklist. Lastly, the Carousel planner. You get direct links to the Carousel templates and the content database, and then you can have up to 10 images. So I have 10 checklists for you of what you might want to put for the text and the design of those images to help you plan those out, and your posting to-do list, your repurpose checklist. In your month list, you're going to have the themes right here for you for a quick glance. Then you have a post template card right here already for you that you could try out. And then you're going to see that you have 30 or 31 or 28, depending on the month, posts for you to use. And any hashtag holidays, those make it into the title. So you, at a glance, you can see what holidays are coming up. You have your pipeline right here if you want to use this for your process of your post creation and posting and scheduling. You have goal cards here if you want to make some goals right here. You have your yearly, you can put in your word of the year, dreams, business goals, relationship, finance, health, spiritual, quarterly goals, whatever you want to achieve each quarter, and then monthly goals. Then here you have your growth tools. It's the same as the PDF planner for the most part. It's just more in Trello format for you to plan collaborations, giveaways, the hashtag planner, photo shoot planner, and the sales planner here also has for TpT sellers your quick links to items at the club and at the Teachers Pay Teachers website for you to quickly make sure you get things done during a site-wide TpT sale. Then if you come up with ideas for future posts and future months, you have all of the months of the year here that you can go ahead and add cards. And if you want to use a template card and you're not over by the templates, all you need to do is click right here in the corner, create from template, and then you'll see I have different types of content posts, templates that you could use that will directly link to templates from the club. And then you have the 3 main post creation template cards that I have created for you, so you can quickly use those. So if you want to do a meme, you want to do a meme, you click on the meme template, create a card, then when you open it up, it's going to direct you right to the meme template link at the club. Let's talk about labels. Labels are these different color text that you see on each card. If you click on top of it, it will minimize and not have the actual label name or title. If you click on it again, then you can see exactly what it is. So I made up some labels already for you, but you may want to change them depending on your content pillars or your product types or the target points you want to always be hitting in your Instagram posts. So to customize these labels, all you want to do is go to the three dots over here, go to more, go to labels, and here you see what I've already created for you, the connect, value, promote. If you want to edit those, just click on the pencil, change the name. You can also change the color. And then the rest of these just have numbers, but you can click on the edit pencil, change the number to a title. So let's say you want this to be blog post promotion, then you can change 4 to that, and then you can leave the color or change it to a different color, whatever you want to do there. And so now if I want to add or change a label, you can click on the card or you can click on the pencil up here, edit labels, and then you can uncheck an item if you don't want it to say that, and then you can check to make sure the item, the label you want is selected, and now you see it right there. There are keyboard shortcuts that can make this even quicker, and it's kind of not as customizable as you might like, but basically in this list, the first one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and when you with your mouse hover over and you see now the hand is selecting, and then you click 1, 2, 3, whatever number, it's going to select that label. So I just did 1. Now if I want to deselect 1 or connect label, I'm clicking 1 again, and it's removing that. If I click 4, it's going to remove the 4th label here. So I hope I'm explaining that well. I mean, I'm just going through and clicking all the numbers on my keyboard just to show you how that works, but it is pretty nice and quick if you get the hang of it, to adding and removing labels. And something you may like to do is I will often screenshot my labels right here just so I can kind of see them at a quick glance, and then you can just drag that in as a new card, and I will quickly change that title to labels, save, and now I can kind of see quickly what my labels are and also remember what the keyboard shortcuts are. Okay, the calendar power up is free. I believe you can have 1 power up for free, and so I definitely added that here because it's so great. So you can select it right here, and when you click on that, it's going to show you a calendar view of the cards and the post prompts that you have. And it's cool because you can move things around here better and more quickly if you decide you want to do something on a different date than what I have selected for you. So let's say the Valentine poll, you're going to change over to the 8th, and the quote you want to change over here. You just drag, and then you quickly are able to change the dates for your posts. You can change to a week view right here, and that is nice if you're going to do weekly planning, or to a month view. And something you can do whether you're in calendar view or back in board view is filter. So let's say you are doing your labels, you're wanting to just look at a specific type of post. Let's say you just want to work on the blog posts. Then let's go to calendar power up. Let's go to filter, and you can also filter by, the ones that are overdue or that you really need to work on. But you could also do it by label. So I'm going to put the down arrow so I can find the blog post promo. And so now only the labels that are labeled blog post promo will show up, which unfortunately I haven't done yet. Let's filter, all my value posts. So now I can see how many posts I have with that label. I can move them around if I have too many together consecutively, however I want to do, but it's nice to have that filtered view. For me, I have 2 different Instagram accounts, so I could filter between my Teacherpreneur Tips Instagram and my Flapjack Teacher Author Instagram account. So filters are awesome. Make sure you use those as needed. To get back to your board view, we'll just go over here to board, and I'm still in a filtered view, so if you want to get rid of that, you just hover over here and clear your filters. Okay, I want to share with you, if you start a Trello board and then in the future, the next month, you're at the club and you need to get the new month's prompts, but you want to add them to your existing board and not have to redo a new board, I'm going to share with you how to do that. This is my hot mess of a Trello board, and as you can see, I've invested a lot of time and planning and thoughts in here. So I want to make sure I've got my January board. Now it's time to get my February board. How do I get, my February list? How do I get that new list into my old board? So let me show you how to do that. You'll go to the club, you will find the latest planner post, you'll go to the Trello board, you'll need to make a copy of it. So we'll create board from that template. Okay, once it makes the copy, you don't really need all of these extra lists because you already have them in your previous existing board. So what you want to do is just click on the 3 dots up here in the February list. That is the only thing you really want, and you're going to move this list. So here you're going to find your planner board. For me, it is YouTube Reels board is the title. And then the position, you can change this, but it's just what list position do you want it. So I think for me maybe 3, but you're just going to go in and move it however you want to. Anyway, we'll click on move, and then let's go over to the existing board, and you can see right here it is sending, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time to do that. Now when I go over to my existing board, I see, yes, I now have that February list with all the new prompts into my old existing board, and if I don't like where it is, I can move it, and I am ready to go for the new month of planning. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I am here for you to help you plan and get things done as easy and as smart as possible. So however I can help you, please let me know.